Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good and learning something new every day. So before starting today's video, I want to say a big thank you to all of you because this topic is suggested by you. And like many people commented me and asked me to make a video on how to communicate with people easily. And honestly, when you suggest topics, it really motivates me because this channel is not only mine, it's ours. So thank you so much guys, thank you so much. Because your suggestion helped me to understand what you really want to learn. So thank you so much guys. And this video is about how to communicate with people in a easy and simple way. And communication is a very important part of our daily life, and we communicate with our friends, family, teachers and even strangers. But many people feel shy while talking. They feel afraid, they feel nervous. Some people think that their English is not good, and some people feel afraid of making mistakes. And if you also feel the same, then don't worry at all, because this video is specially made for you guys. And communication doesn't mean speak big or complicated sentences, speak difficult words. It's nothing like that. Communication means sharing your thoughts clearly and easily. And even simple sentences can make more impact if you speak with confidence. And many people already know English, but still they are unable to speak. Why? Because the reason is they overthink. They think too much about their grammar, they think too much about their pronunciation, they think too much about mistakes. But the truth is, communication is not about being perfect. It's nothing like that. Communication is about express your thoughts clearly and honestly, without any fear, without any hesitation. That's called the real communication. So, and as I told you in many videos, don't be afraid of making mistakes. It's just a part of your English learning journey. And make mistakes proudly. And one important part of communication is listening. Because when you listen people carefully, they feel more comfortable with you. And communication is not only about speaking, it's nothing like that. Communication is also about understanding people better, understanding people clearly. And when you listen more, it means you learn more. And when you listen, people observe like how they express their thoughts, how they express their feelings, how they speak naturally, how they use words naturally and confidently. It also improves your own speaking skills. It also improves your own communication skills. So listening is also a most important part of communication. So listen carefully. Another important part is the way you speak. You don't need to speak fast. You don't need to use complicated sentences and complicated words. It's nothing like that. Speak slowly, speak confidently. Because when you take time, your mind automatically feels relaxed. Speak slowly and speak clearly is always better. And like, confidence doesn't come from fast English. Confidence doesn't come from big sentences and big words. It's nothing like that. Confidence comes from clear English. And you don't need to speak fast. You don't need to use complicated sentences and complicated words. As I told you, it's nothing like that. Simple English is more impactful. Even if your sentences are simple, speak them with belief and confidence. Your body language also plays an important role in your communication skills. When you smile, keep eye contact, stand confidently, people feel positive around you. It gives a positive vibe. Your body should also support your words. And before you speak, your body tells people a lot about you. So always try to stay confident and cool. Practice is the key of good communication. As I told you, practice is the key of perfection. And you can't become confident in one day. You can't become confident overnight. It's nothing like that. You need practice. Try to speak in English. Talk yourself. And you can speak in front of the mirror. And try to use English in your daily life. Mistakes will happen. If you are trying, mistakes will definitely happen. But it's completely okay. Because if you are making mistakes, It means you are trying, you are learning something new, and that's a good thing. So, as I told you, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Make mistakes proudly, because if you never make mistakes, you will never improve. That's the truth. So, make mistakes and improve yourself day by day. One most important thing is about communication is self confidence. And many people think that confidence comes after learning perfect English. But it's nothing like that. That's not true at all. But actually, confidence comes first. When you believe in yourself, your words automatically sound better. And that's the truth. Even if you speak simple English, your confidence makes your communication strong. Your confidence makes your communication strong and more impactful, more powerful. It makes a big impression. And as I told you in many videos, like many times, that don't compare yourself with others. That's not a good thing at all, because everyone has a different journey, everyone has a different speed, and that's completely okay. Focus on improving yourself day by day, little by little. And guys, always remember, communication is not only about talking with others, speaking with others. Communication is also about understanding yourself, understanding your thoughts clearly. And when you know what you want to say, half of your fear goes. That's very true. So take time to understand yourself. Take time to understand your thoughts, your feelings. That's completely okay. And when your mind is clear, listen carefully. When your mind is clear, your words automatically clear too. And speak from heart, not from fear. Communication starts from comfort. When you feel comfort with yourself, when you agree with your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and everything, talking to others become easier in comparison of before. And honestly, I saw many people feel nervous while talking with others, because they think too much about their grammar, they think too much about their pronunciation, and they think too much about how they sound. But the truth is, people care more about your message than your English. And when you speak confidently and naturally, people listen to you with full of interest. So first make peace with yourself and then speak. And another most important thing, listen carefully, that being present in conversation. Like when you talk with someone, give them your full attention, and don't think about what you will say after while they speaking. So don't do like these kinds of things, because it distracts your attention from them. So don't do like this. Just listen and understand, because when you reply after listening properly and carefully, your answer becomes more meaningful and more impactful. And this makes conversation smooth and respectful. So always do these kinds of things. First, listen carefully, and don't disturb while someone is speaking. Don't disturb them. Listen carefully. And one most important thing which I'm going to tell you, communication also improves when you show kindness in your words. When you show, some politeness in your words. Simple words like sorry, please, thank you, excuse me. Sorry if my pronunciation was wrong. I was saying excuse me. Make a big difference in your communication skills, and create a positive environment, create a positive image around people. So use these kinds of words. People feel happy. Even I also feel happy talking to someone who speaks politely and respectfully. Even if the English is simple, it doesn't matter. And sometimes silence is also a part of communication. And like, you don't need to speak all the time. No, it's not necessary, it's not compulsory at all. It's okay to take a pause, then think, and then speak, because it shows your maturity, it shows your confidence. So you don't need to speak all the time, especially when you are talking in professional places. So take a small break, it's okay. It means it shows your maturity, and it means you are thinking, you are making your decision, and that's completely okay. Silence also helps you to control your extra thoughts, and take a time to choose proper words and proper sentences. So don't feel awkward about taking pause while speaking. Your tone of voice matters a lot, because the way you are saying is often more important than what you say. And your good tone makes people feel comfortable around you, they feel confident and comfortable while talking to you. Avoid shouting or speaking too fast. Avoid these things, because a balanced tone shows maturity and confidence. And even simple sentences sound more powerful and more impactful, spoken with right tone. And one more important thing, communication becomes better when you are confident and honest. Honesty is most important thing in communication. So don't try to copy others. Don't try to copy, and don't your fake personality. It's nothing like that. Be real. Speak the way who you are in reality. Don't try to copy others. It's not a good thing. It shows your dishonesty. So always be honest and be real, and also be confident. Most important thing in communication is always be confident, be real, be honest. So remember these small things while communicating with others, because it's a most important part of communication skills. So always remember these topics. Another important thing is to remember is that communication is a two-way process. It's not about expressing yourself, expressing your feelings, your thoughts, expressing your emotions, but also understanding other people's thought. Respect every opinion. And even if you don't agree, listen carefully, because it shows your maturity and make communications healthy and better. Our daily life gives us many chances to communicate and practice communication. And you can talk to shopkeepers, friends, teachers, relatives, parents, and siblings. Can be a practice. Use English in every small moments. Try to use English in every small situations. And as I told you, if you are a beginner, don't try to start with complicated sentences. Start with simple words, simple sentences. How are you? What are you doing? Are you busy? You can say, if you are busy, if you are doing something, you can say, I'm busy right now. I can't talk right now. I'm busy. I'll talk when I'm free. You know, I'll talk when I'll free. Sorry if my sentence was wrong. So you can start with simple sentences, and you don't need to rush. You don't need to learn many words at once. You don't need to learn many sentences at overnight. It's not compulsory. It's not necessary. But as I told you, consistency is most important. You can relate with any example, any journey. So don't try to rush. Don't try to speak too much. But and also in communication, don't try to speak fastly, because it's not impactful at all. It doesn't show your smartness. It's nothing like that. Speak slowly but confidently. It shows your confidence, consistency, and maturity. And take a pause while communicating with others, because it's also a sign of your maturity and confidence. It's also a sign that you are listening carefully. So don't think too much about taking a pause. It's okay to take a pause, think, then speak. And even one sentence in a day can improve your communication skills and your confidence. It it it, it shows that you are consistent. Small efforts daily bring a big change. Fear is the biggest enemy of communication, like fear of judgment, fear of speaking, fear of mistakes, fear of being laughed at. Stop many people from speaking. So remember that always. And please ignore the behind music. Remember one thing, everyone is busy. In this world, everyone is busy at their own life. They don't judge you as much as you think. It's nothing like that. Once you let go of fear, communication becomes more easy and more impactful. And finally, believe that you can improve, you can grow, Communication is not a talent, it's also a skill. And skill grow with consistency, practice, and confidence. Every time you speak, become better. So trust the process and move forward. That's it. And finally, before ending this video, I want to say just one more thing. You can also suggest topics for this channel, for new videos. You can also suggest new ideas. It helps a lot. If there is any topic related to English, like communication, confidence, and you want me to make a video on, please comment below. Let me know in the comment section. I read your every comment. I read your lovely comments and I really value your every suggestion. Thank you so much everyone, because this channel only grows because of your love and support. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you liked this video, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment for more videos. And I'm eagerly waiting for your new and lovely comments, guys. Thank you so much again for your love and support, and I will see you in my next video. Take care of yourself and keep loving, keep growing.